are reach, so it's 10-foot long arm essentially.
You're still holding him up?
Yeah, I'm holding him by the scruff of his neck. And I've got like 6 arms. I got one holding him out 10 feet in front of me. I got the ball that's over here with Stark and Kip, and then I guess me kind of in the middle.
So how many free arms do you have?
I still have minimum 2, max 4, I believe. Let me look at my arm thing.
Okay, instead of trying to stab you with the knife, he's gonna just throw it at you then.
Okay. Spectral arms hover near your shoulders. So I have 2 spectral arms and 2 real arms. So
Success. There's audio in the stream.
okay.
Can't you like catch it or mock, right? Wait, you used all your key, didn't you?
Oh wait, no, I can still catch it though without a key point. I can still
right,
catch
it's throwing it back.
I just
Throwing
can't
it back.
send it back.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
you gave me a heart attack there for a second. I was like,
Been
this is
too
gonna
long
be
since I
so
played
cool. All right, what you got, Peter?
So you catch the knife.
Okay.
What do you say? What do you do?
I mean, really, I just make sure the ball and him are as far apart as they can be, and I don't know. No, I can't strike
You
him.
sense the ball growing warmer.
I'm gonna cast Identify on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are able to identify that is indeed a bomb.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna yell bomb. Bomb. It's a bomb.
It's a bomb.
Okay.
Good thing you're not at the airport.
Yeah, says the guy. At the
Throw it at Yaru.
There's no good place to chuck it. I don't want to throw it down the hole.
Why
So I
not?
want to throw it to the far side of the room because we need to check that out. Maybe it's some sort of trip. I don't know, teleport, something fancy. So I just want to chuck it to the other
Don't you
side of the
have-
room.
Hold on, Stark. Don't you have rope trick? Can we throw it in the rope trick dimension?
Yes, I do. How long does that take to
What's the
cast?
cast time?
It's just
Is that instant?
it's one action. Yeah, so it's instantaneous.
With Identify, does he know, like, is this 50% of the way to blowing our faces off?
Like,
Are
yeah,
we
that's the
already
question.
dead?
Do you need to use a reaction or can it be an action?
For what?
What's the question?
Does JD have time to cast rope trick for the bomb itself?
Yeah, I mean, this is you guys have, this is happening in a short time period, but you guys are all present, aware, and you guys can all take reactions and react whenever.
So, yeah, that's
Really?
what I'm gonna call
A
out. It's a
dagger?
bomb. Stark, make a rope trick and throw it in there.
That was not.
Well, I was gonna say after trying it that many times, it probably has blown up.
We all died because Kip couldn't fucking use the English language during this situation.
Excuse you.
I was
the common
nervous.
language.
It's a bomb,
it's common
guys.
language. It's not English.
Right,
well.
entrance opens.
Do they
It's a
have
dimensional
grammar
space.
Nazis in this world?
They're probably like grammar cultists, but yes.
Grammar cultists.
Okay, so it doesn't say anything about items crossing the plane, right?
Nope.
Okay,
Doesn't
so
say
I
anything
would
about-
like to.
It's just extra dimensional space.
I
Yeah.
want to throw it at I don't want to throw it straight up so that it just comes right back down. I would like to throw this at a diagonal into the hole so that like it doesn't just plop right back down at the hole in 5 seconds after gravity takes effect. Right? You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. Because it's basically a floor with a hole in it, and I want to make sure I throw it at an angle so it stays in this little pocket space.
So the last thing
There's a
I'll
hole.
ask is
There's a hole. There's
just
hole.
make a quick athletics check for a throw, or dexterity, or strength. Either
Okay.
one of the three.
I don't think.
Acrobatics?
No. Not juggling them.
But it's hand-eye coordination stuff.
I do get to use my, oh, that's not gonna matter. I get to use my wisdom modifier for like attacks with my smoky arm. So if you're being generous, that'd be a
A
+4
throw
on
is
that. If
totally
you-
an attack.
I would
Yeah,
think
I'll
so
give
too.
that to you. That's fine.
So it'd be, well, what's my strength? +1? Yeah, so +4. So it would be an 11. That maybe it'll get in the hole. Maybe that's something.
I mean, it's not very high in the air, at least. Like,
Okay, so you successfully launched the orb through the I don't even know what to call it, extra dimensional
through the opening.
through the opening, and you
It's a
slowly-
portal.
do you can sound escape from it?
I mean, technically, there's still an there's still an opening. Like,
Yeah, there's-
we
There's
didn't.
a large sort of explosion, and you see some of this like blue light kind of come out as well from the opening, but none of it touches any of you guys. You guys are all safe, and you guys successfully navigated that situation.
I turn back to the gnome
So-
and punch him in the solar plexus. A bomb?
Hey, so that's exactly what happened between like it wasn't like where did the bomb come from? I missed that part.
He
pulled it out
basically.
well, I pulled it out of his jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right out of his
Oh.
right. He gave him the brown thumb and the bomb fell out.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you give the brown thumb. I've been told.
Drop
by
Right.
the inform.
Explosive.
Uh,
Explosive results, definitely.
Explodes.
Explosive results. Oh, that's terrible.
All right. Well, I'm
Also
so close
quick-
to a wall, so go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. I was just gonna say quick shout out to this is G being the MVP and getting the audio fixed in the street.
I was. Oh yeah, very nice, very nice. Very well done tech support. Okay, so while this is all happening, Silas is gonna mosey over to the box that got dropped.
Oh yeah.
What's in the box?
Yeah, where is it, Peter? Is it like right here?
It would have been right where he died at.
Let me
Yeah,
yes, I've been
right.
on a different map. since
Died.
it's over.
What's that, Peter?
He's been on a different map, so he hasn't put the box on here.
Okay.
Yeah, so it would be right about there.
Okay. Silas is gonna kind of look around, really mostly for Kip, and like point at this box and be like, "You can," or Stark, one of you guys can see if this thing's magical, right?
It was before or after the bomb?
This is after.
After.
Oh.
Okay.
Post bomb.
Yeah, I think Stark can check if it's magic. Yeah.
Yeah, we would just use detect magic, right?
Yeah.
Are we gonna chill in here for a while? I can ritual cast it. Otherwise, I can just do it normal. Yeah.
Might
Otherwise, I
as
can
well
do it
retro
normally.
cast it.
So, all right.
We still gotta investigate this pit stuff
Yep.
too.
Yep. So that's a 10-minute cast.
Gotta go spelunking.
Yeah.
I would like to continue roughing this dude up. I want to do like, when the bad guy, they've got the hero by the nads, and instead of finishing them off, they like throw them away from them and give them a little shot. I want to throw him into the wall right next.
So you're the bad guy.
Wisdom is not happy at the moment.
Okay.
While Wisdom is beating up the gnome, Yaru kind of finally staggers to his feet.
I thought he was unconscious. We didn't do anything.
All right, I'm gonna come to my senses, see that Wisdom is beating up a gnome, and stagger to my feet and make my way over to Wisdom.
Impressive.
I gotta burn some hit dice too. Oh, I guess I can't do that until we rest, can I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
short
it's a
rest.
short rest.
When I reach Wisdom, I'm gonna kind of like put my hand on his shoulder, and be like, "Let's just take a moment, chill out."
I do the whole shoulder, get off me, and I'll one more uppercut across the gnome, and then I'll take a couple steps back.
Okay.
You
I
go
was gonna
ahead.
say, can I,
If you're throwing punches, can you go ahead and roll attacks?
Absolutely. Mm.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And I'm not like, I don't want to KO him by any means, but like,
Just show him who's
if
boss.
one of his eyes swells shut, I'm okay with that. Dislocated jaw, okay. Broken rib, fine with me.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
What was
Uh,
what was his response when we chucked the bomb into the extra dimensional space, and then he started getting the poop beat out of him?
Is he
Is he
terrified yet?
keeping his cool demeanor? Is he what's he doing?
Well, so you just started punching the shit out of him. So that's his reaction as he's getting punched.
Well,
I
like,
don't
was
know.
he like surprised when we threw it and it didn't explode? Like, what was the look on his face when it
No, I
shouldn't
mean,
have exploded?
he's got a poker face until he got punched in the face a few times.
Fair enough.
Everybody does until they get punched in the face a few times.
okay. Hey, so when Wisdom finally relents from beating the shit out of this gnome, I'm going to sit. Yara's going to like sit the gnome up against the wall, and then I would like to cast. What?
I was gonna say suggestion is done once we hit him, by the way.
Yeah, I got that covered.
Good
So
call.
I'm gonna sit him up, and I'm pretty sure I have command. Justin, if you can confirm that I have command, I'm pretty sure I do.
You do as well.
Checking.
And if I do have command, I just want to cast on him, and my word of command will be stay.
Sit.
Okay.
Yeah, you do have command. Although, according to your character sheet right now, and assuming that you're keeping
I
up with
don't
it,
have
you
any
have no
spells.
spell slots.
None, I don't have any at all. They're all gone.
You have no first level spell
Does
slots.
he have anything higher?
Yeah, no,
Say
he
nothing
does.
yet.
I'll
So
say
you
he-
could convert.
Yeah, you could just use higher.
Let's upcast it.
Yeah, so you've got you've got 2 level 3s.
All right, yeah, let's cast it level 3.
He's using a level 3 to have this dude stay.
That only, like, how long does it say it works for? Doesn't it only like work until it's completed? So he'll stay and then it's done.
It's 1 round, so that's 6 seconds.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's,
really?
I don't think that's
Oh,
worth
yeah.
it.
All right, forget
Yeah,
forget
1 round.
command. Let's cast charm person at level 3.
Much better. Yeah, I like that one.
Wisdom's
There
going
we
to kind
go.
of take a walk and just kind of squat in the corner and brood. That's what he's going to do.
Also,
Yeah.
Pete, let us know when 10 minutes has passed.
So you get
wisdom save.
success to keep the bomb.
Oh,
All
hold
right.
on, G, you first.
It's a wisdom save, I think, and I think my DC is 16.
Yeah, no, I just put it in chat.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So that's Yarrow Pete casting charm person.
Okay.
So who's, just so I get this right in my head, who's by the gnome and who's by the box now? Yaru is by the
Silas
gnome.
is definitely by the box. I think Stark
Silas
was
is by
walking
the box.
towards the box, maybe, or
Yeah,
it actually
I'm-
is now.
I mean, I'm in the room a little bit, but then I stopped to actually cast my shit. So
Okay. What are you,
So,
where are you at, Kip? Kip, where are you at right now?
I'm down where I'm at. I moved my character. I'm down by wisdom.
Oh, I see now. Okay.
did you get your spoons?
Let me
Yes, I did collect my spoons.
let me finish my interaction here, and then we'll be done for my part until we're done with the box. So, Peter, do I detect if charm person worked or not?
Yeah, you can tell that you successfully charmed him. He's actually now smiling at you.
He thinks you're a
Despite the
cutie.
fact that
making
his
eyes
nose
at you.
is broken.
All right, so Yarrow is still like, you know, in kind of a shell shock state, just from having died and been, you know, knocked unconscious. I'm gonna sit down next to the gnome, and I'm just gonna make small talk with him.
Note that
You
if
know,
wisdom
trying to-
hits him again, he won't be charmed anymore.
Yeah, I got that. I got it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna sit down next to him and just do some small talk while everybody is over there at the box.
Okay. Are you starting, do you want me to start the small talk or do you want to start the small talk, Yaru?
Oh, I wasn't thinking we'd actually do the small talk. I was just
Yeah, I
saying
think he
we
wasn't
could-
planning to role play it. He's just trying to like let us, I think, focus on the box at this point.
But I'm fully prepared to have small talk with you at any point in time. Whenever, if you want to actually.
Okay,
play
so
that,
go.
I'm
Let's
ready.
just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and head over to the box. What do you want? What do you want to do with the box, Silas?
Well, first we were waiting on Stark to finish. We could just say time sped up a little bit, but for Stark to finish his ritual to see if there's any magical things about the box.
Okay,
in
so
the
that's
room in
finished.
general.
You guys are all kind of awkwardly looking over at Yaru making small talk with a broken-nosed, bleeding deep gnome. When finally you identify that you do see that there is a magical sort of aura around this black box.
And what school of magic is it?
Let me pull that up.
Are we doing good cop, bad cop here, Yarrow?
I guess, do we know the,
Remains to be seen.
I'll say nobody has touched the box yet, right?
Yeah, no one's touched it.
Yeah, so we don't know what it's made of or anything.
Mm-mm. You can tell that the school of magic is illusion.
Illusion, okay.
Should I cast Identify on it then?
What about anything else in the room, Peter, by the way?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna, I guess, look around the room because I guess I'll take a walk around the perimeter of the room, including the hole in the ground. I can see or sense any magic up to 30 feet of me as I make my lap. So I can identify the rest of the room or detect anything in the rest of the room.
And I'm gonna ritual
Okay,
cast
so
Identify on the box.
the only other thing upon examining the rest of the room is you see these two massive stone pillars that occasionally still have some like lasting sort of arcing purple lightning come out of them.
Yeah, these ones here, right?
Bingo.
Okay.
And you can tell that that school of magic is the school of transmutation.
And those are transmutation? Oh,
Hmm.
shit. Okay. Huh. That's not what I was expecting. All right, nothing with the pit. Nothing on the gnome. Nothing additional on the gnome, I should say.
Correct. You don't see any other things.
Okay.
What sort of like surface information does Yaru gather about this gnome making small talk? No name, social security.
So the gnome would have introduced himself as Big Chuck. And Big Chuck has begun his small talk by offering Yaru several prime business opportunities, including helping him throw some fights that would be rigged in the sort of underground fight scene of the Iron Hills, some illegal chicken fighting matches, and other kind of ridiculous schemes that, you know, seem kind of outlandish.
Why do I get the sense that we have merely run into another personification of Danny DeVito?
That's the thing. This entire campaign, everyone is just various Danny DeVito characters. I figured it out.
Okay,
The real
well,
question is, which one is Throckthunder?
okay, so that's cool. I kind of talked to him about that, but I want to learn more about. You know, I'm going to try to steer the conversation towards how did Big Chuck end up, if he's like this fight promoter and you know, behind the scenes guy and a mover and shaker, how did he end up in this room with these people? That's where I kind of want to try to drive the conversation towards.
Big Chuck is the premier smuggler of the Iron Hills, and he has been making bank smuggling all sorts of unholy and sort of, as best as he can describe it, evil looking shit into the Iron Hills over the past few months.
I look impressed and I ask him, out of curiosity, of course, what's the evilest looking item you were able to get in here?
He says he smuggled in a giant coffin, upon which the very undead wizard that you guys encountered came out of.
I have a very impressed look on my face and say, "Wow, that couldn't have been easy."
Big Chuck kind of smiles and says, "No, man, no, not easy for you. For me, Big Chuck, anything's easy. I get it done."
So I asked him, so you were there when the undead wizard came out of the coffin?
Yeah.
Wow. Did he have like anything grand to say, or like did he say anything cool?
He just kind of held out his hand, and good old Phil just started like kissing his hand a lot, which is kind of weird, to me.
Oh man, that is a strange move. But I imagine you were well paid for that.
Always.
It's always important to get the bag.
He's going to then reach into his pocket and pull out this sort of hefty coin purse and say, literally, and kind of shake it around in front.
Can I like cast a critical eye on the pouch and see if I think this is his money purse, or was
Critical
it the
eye.
money purse that was given
He's trying to put the people's eyebrow on it.
to people's eyebrow? Exactly.
What are you trying to do? I mean, you can
want
roll
to-
perception.
Yeah. I want to figure out if the coin purse that he is holding out is one that he owned, or if I think it's a fancier one that maybe was given to him by whoever paid for this.
It's just a leather coin.
Trying to open up different avenues of investigation. I'm going to ask
It's
him.
ongoing.
Yeah, ongoing. I'm going to ask him, so did good old Filbert, was he the one who was getting all this stuff, like all these big orders?
Oh yeah, he was the one paying me for all this stuff. I mean, he's been my primary boss. He's the one who's been giving me all these awesome opportunities to make bank. I'm telling you, man, what's your name?
Yaru.
Yaru. I'm gonna call you Big Y, okay? Big Y. You should talk to Phil. Get in on some of this. We're making bank over here, and he's gonna jiggle his coin.
Phil's starting to sound like Vinny.
That's a very attractive proposition. So how can we arrange a meet?
Well, he was just in here. You guys didn't talk to him. I assumed you guys would have bumped into him as he walked out, considering you guys just came in here and.
No, I think we missed Filbert. I think maybe he must have left right as we arrived. We missed him. Do you know where we could find him?
He's usually around. He's pretty, he's a pretty friendly guy. You should be able to just go up and talk to him. And if in his office, if he's not in his office, he's probably, at his fine apartment. That's oh my God, I forgot the name of it. Deep in the capital city. He's a lavish guy.
Okay. All right. We'll try to make an appointment. That sounds good. Hey, let me ask you something though, because I heard some whispers about the King's Muse.
Oh, I know about that.
Oh, really? Do tell.
Big Chuck's gonna lean over and say, he was fucking a dragon.
Yara's gonna adopt a shocked look on his face. You don't say.
Big Chuck's gonna nod his head, yeah.
It's fucking a dragon.
That guy's got a few screws loose. I don't know what's his deal.
Oh man. That's who's running the kingdom, and I'm gonna shake my head.
Well, that wasn't always the case.
No?
Big Chuck's gonna go, oh, I've been talking too much. Yeah, tell me a little bit about you, like you want to get in on the chicken fighting business? I mean, yeah, you want to get in on the smuggling? I don't know if your friend, over there punched me will be into it, but
Yeah, I look over at Wisdom. He doesn't strike me as the subtle kind. Don't know if he would have the right tool set for smuggling.
no shit. But you, my friend, I think you got some tools.
I could be interested. I have to weigh, my options. I'd want to know that I'm going into business with someone I can trust.
Can someone remind me who Phil was?
Bill Fleetwood.
He's like the politician, basically.
So, and he was the guy that Barlog was talking to.
Barlog and him, yeah, we're both
Got
here
it, okay.
talking to the Skelly boy.
He wasn't a satyr by chance, was he?
He's a gnome.
Okay. Just making sure, because that's another Danny DeVito character, Phil from Hercules. I was like, wait a fucking minute.
No, I didn't even-
I'm like, we might actually be
Might have been
onto
a good
something
reference.
here. Every single character is just another Danny DeVito character. It's like, yeah,
Well, that's-
over there, his name is Cobblepot.
This is kind of tough
Bastard.
because Danny DeVito had such a diverse range of roles,
I know.
What
That's
has he
why a tall person.
True. No, he's definitely done that before.
Sorry,
So,
continue with your questioning.
So you need some trust, huh? How about this? I need some trust from you. You seem like a good guy. I like you. I can give you some upfront little cash if you help me, get out of here.
Yara's gonna say, I don't value money as much as I value information.
Why is he here?
What if I told you I got some really cool information?
I'd be interested in that.
I know there's a secret entrance in this room.
Oh, that would be good information. I'll tell you what, you tell me where the secret entrance is and tell me more about what you started to say about King Balrog, and I'll get you out of here.
I like you. You're a good guy. But first rule of smuggling is you get the cargo out first, worry about the conversation later. Okay?
In contrast, the first rule of information trading is to always get the information first.
I don't know if that's, I don't know about that one. But you seem like a good guy. I'll tell you what.
Let me put it another way. I would feel a lot more persuasive in negotiating with my friend over there, and I point over to Wisdom, if I had some of the information already. I'll tell you what, let's do this. Tell me about the secret entrance, and then I'll get you out of here. And after I get you out of here, you can tell me about King Balrog.
Big Chuck's going to point over at the two statues and say, see those two statues over there?
Yep.
The undead wizard, he had a item, let's call it. When you hold that item in between those two giant pillars, a portal opens up.
What was the item?
Insight check.
Well, I never saw what the item was.
Now I want to do an insight check.
Okay, go ahead.
This is just
Justin?
insta kill for the party.
Hang on. I'm finding it. I like how he
I know
just yelled my name.
We're all gonna jump in a portal and just instantly die.
Yep.
But we don't have the item.
Someone's gonna jump in.
The
Well,
wizard still has the item, right? Unless it's the box.
Unless it's in the box. Exactly.
What's in the
Wow.
box?
I don't know why I rolled that on Yaru's sheet. I don't know why that came across as me.
It comes across as you because it says as your name at the bottom of the
Oh,
screen. So
I see. Well, I
yeah.
rolled that on Yaru's sheet. You rolled a 14. Gee.
All right, that's not terrible.
You can tell that he actually didn't really know what it was that the wizard was doing to open and close the portal.
Fucking little
Okay.
bitch.
All right. But I can tell that he's truthful about the fact that there's a portal at that location.
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, you also know that he's currently charmed. I mean, he's sweet
Right.
talking the shit out of you. He
Uh,
wants
I
to join his
I probably
conglomerate.
had advantage on that insight check, to be honest. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna say okay, and I'm gonna stand up and hold out my hand to help him up.
Okay, great. He's up.
And I'm going to shoot. Is message a cantrip or a spell?
Cantrip.
Sweet. I'm going to message the entire party and say, got some good information out of this guy. I don't think he's a threat. I'm just going to let him go, and I'll fill you in later.
Don't we have our mind palace up still?
If you do, I was killed, so I'm not part of it anymore.
Fair.
That's
was
true.
killed.
He was in fact killed.
But you can respond to my message.
Are you sure that's a smart move? He kind of seems important.
I'll make sure we know where to find him.
Why does he need help out of? Yeah, I'm gonna respond with. I'm trying to word this.
Thanks. Yeah,
'Cause
no,
I
you
you're
just
not-
said-
need all at the same time respond to in Yaru's hit.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, he would have messaged each individually.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
'Cause he'd have to do 6 or 4 consecutive casts. But I'm
What
trying
was
to
your
think.
message?
I'm trying to think how I want to word this because Stark knows less information than I actually do. You said you're going to let him go.
I
I'm
say
going
we
to
throw him in the
say,
pit.
what was he doing in here anyway? That's what I'll ask.
I'm just gonna send back smuggling.
Okay, so that makes sense then. He was a prisoner.
All right, what was your response, Doug?
I say we throw him in the pit. Wisdom's
I
response.
ignore wisdom.
He's kind of just pacing in the corner, trying to give you your space at the moment.
Do I get any? Does Silas say anything?
No.
What'd you say, Justin?
I said no.
Okay, I'm gonna walk him towards the entrance to the room.
Okay.
And I'm
As you
gonna
walk by
prepare
the
him.
portal, he's gonna point and
gonna-
say, "Wait, aren't we going through that?"
I stop and I look at him and say, "Where does it go?"
He's gonna look around and say, kind of lean in and whisper to you. Up top.
Up top, where?
Up to the tippy top of the mountain.
Interesting.
Have fun, push.
What's at the top of the mountain?
Well, it's just a way out of here without, private eyes on you.
Ah, I see. Listen, okay, that's fine. But hold on one second. I'm gonna send another message to the party and say, I'm gonna go through this portal real quick. I'll be right back.
Point of clarification, when we left the guards way back in the Muse's room, how did we leave that? Did they know we were heading down this tunnel? Did we sneak out?
No,
I can't remember.
No,
So you
because
guys, go ahead.
they knew because we talked to what's his fuck, the
Oh,
bearded
our
man,
bodyguard
and we were
guy.
like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
we want to go check this out. We're gonna go do it. He was like,
Okay,
you
I
shouldn't,
don't-
and we're like, but we're gonna, and he's like, okay,
No,
so we did it.
I think No, I think he knew, but I don't think the guards directly knew. They probably know by now.
I mean,
I don't think they-
yeah, but regardless, they knew we were going.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So real quick, because I'm gonna have to make some transitions here in a minute. I want to go through the portal with what's his face.
Are you
The
telling
portal-
us you're going through the portal?
The portal's not active.
Oh, it's not active. Then you said you pointed at the portal.
I should have clarified at where the portal was.
We
Like,
need
kind of
whatever
like
item
past
started it.
Yeah, like the big large hole
So-
open floor in between the pillars.
Okay. So I'm gonna say to them, okay, well the portal's not open, and I don't know how to open it. Do you know how to open it?
He's gonna whisper over. He's gonna whisper over. Told you. The wizard had an item. He's gonna kind of get a little frustrated with you right now.
Might be in the box.
Okay. So I said, okay, fair enough. Let me get with my compatriots, and we'll try to find the side. Why don't you take a seat over there, and I'll let you know when we're ready to open the portal.
Okay.
So has it been 10 minutes? Have I finished casting identify?
Yes. That was quite the small talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I would classify that as a medium talk.
Minimum medium. Yeah.
Yeah, that was I would say medium to heavy talk.
That was
was
like
honest
real
to God.
time, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
True.
Doc, you don't have to ask. It actually took 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was not expecting to do that much role playing when
Forgot
I'm
about
not
item, though.
I'm not physically a part of the video call.
I mean, it was a necessary thing though.
Yeah, for sure. I enjoyed it. It's just I wasn't expecting it.
So what box is it?
All right, I'm gonna go back. I'm still like walking slowly. I'm still obviously like drained from my ordeal, and you can see that I kind of have
My ordeal.
I have a sort of I don't want to say weary, but like there's pain on my face still. The kind of pain only experiencing death can impart.
Or perhaps clarity.
Yeah, perhaps. Who can
It
say
might.
for sure? And what I'm gonna kind of make my way over to the group. I'm gonna gesture everybody to come over
Doc,
here.
is that for Yaru?
Yeah. Are you gonna go like sit down with him somewhere, Yaru?
Oh no, I told him to go sit down. I'm coming over to you guys
Okay.
G, you now have 10 hit
because
points.
I didn't give you guys the. Okay, cool. Thank you.
So I
I
cast
didn't
Cure
give you
Wounds
all
on
the
you. I'm gonna
choices.
kind of cross paths and go talk to Chucky again, but I'll wait my turn.
No. If I see Wisdom headed towards Chucky, I'm like intercepting him. I'm not letting
Probably a
Wisdom
smart
anywhere
call.
near
That's
Chuck.
a good call.
I'm gonna intercept Wisdom if that's what he's really doing.
Are you? So I'm gonna try. I mean, I'm not like pulling out all the jukes, but I'm gonna try to sidestep you and continue on my way to Chucky. Are you gonna try to grab me here?
I'm going to. Don't worry.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna cast command on Wisdom.
There's while you do that,
And
there's
I'm-
something I've just noticed having access to Yaro's character sheet that now makes things make a lot of
God.
sense.
Oh no.
See if
What
fucking
Yaru and
amnesia.
Silas have the same flaw.
Peas
Nice.
in a thought.
He's in that indeed. All right, I'm going to cast command on Wisdom and tell him to follow.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
You casting it at 3?
Yes.
Is that your last spell slot?
He has one fourth level spell slot left.
You mother trucker. I rolled so poorly.
Ouch. Really? How?
What'd
Dang,
you tell
rolled
him to do?
3?
Follow.
So you had fallen for 6 seconds?
He did not
I'm
save.
gonna. Where am I following you for 6 seconds?
To the
Yaru?
group. To the group.
Okay.
And as soon as we arrive, I'm going to say, don't let Wisdom go over there.
Why not?
Okay, so we probably we would have gotten close to the rest of the group.
In 6 seconds, you probably would have made it to us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say because I'm getting some good information out of him, and he's just gonna beat him up some more.
So at 6 seconds, unless, I'm not going to fight the entire party here, but when this wears off, you're going to get the dirtiest look that Wisdom can muster, and is going to attempt to make another beeline back towards his buddy.
When you get,
You know what? He's going to say, okay, he's going to say, he will say, I'm not going to touch him. I'm just going to threaten him. My
I
words
would
to him, here,
prefer
I'll
it.
even say, my words to him will be, you step out of line, I snap your neck. I'm not gonna
I
touch
would
him. I won't touch him. I promise.
I would prefer it if you just stayed here and was part of this discussion and don't go talk to my witness.
This reminds me of a long time ago. Me and a bunch of friends were in a bar, and this guy I was with really decided he hated another guy at the bar, and he definitely wanted to go fight him. And we were like, Garrett, don't go over there. And he said, guys, I don't want to fight him. I just want to like trip him or something.
See, I don't even want to trip him. I just want to threaten him.
And I'm going to say, plus we have more important things to discuss than you going over there and threatening him. He's harmless right now. I'm still having
we need to figure out the significance of this box here.
Yeah. So, what's
waiting. Hold
the
on.
what's
One-
the
one second,
dealio?
1 second before we shift attention to the box. Is Wisdom staying here or not? Because I'm about to information dump.
He'll stay with the group.
So I'm going to dump all the information that I learned from Chuck. I'm going to be on mute here for a second, guys.
How dare
Okay,
you?
he's gone. Now I go to the rest of. Now I go.
I'll just grab your sleeve and pull you back.
Box,
And he's
box.
very
What's in the
can't sit
box?
still. Is doing a lot of pacing, that sort of thing. But yes,
I'm
what's in the
holding
box?
on to the end of the cast of Identify, just waiting for the right opportunity to finish.
All right, Peter,
You're waiting for the flourish.
it's time.
So does Identify allow you to
Tells you
see through-
Irving.
Where you want me to
see
link it?
through
So you can read it?
illusions?
It tells you how to use it too, if it's any
I'll
sort of
just link
key
it
or
and you can
something
read
crazy.
it, and so that way you can decide if it does what you want it to do.
Tells you all sorts of things. But you had to
Learn
be
whether
touching it,
any
by the way.
spells are affecting the item and what they are.
Okay, so are you grabbing? Did you touch the box?
Yeah, I have to touch it to cast Identify on it.
Okay. So you can tell that this is not a box, but rather a deck of cards
Ogre dick.
Oh,
is
shit.
currently creating an
Oh, boy.
illusion right now. It's
A
not the
deck
deck
of-
of cards. It's not the deck you're thinking of.
It's
I
not
Not the
the
deck of
okay,
anything.
good.
Okay,
Okay,
thank
No.
God.
No.
I was about to throw it away.
I was
No.
like, okay, that's going in the hole. And then also a fireball is gonna follow it.
Hold on, let me just double check the reading.
So the cards are an illusion.
No, the box was an illusion, and as soon as you grabbed the box and kind of picked it up, the illusion kind of dispels, and you are now holding this thick, sort of small black card box.
Okay. And so that's what you would have been casting Identify on.
Bingo.
Got it.
And I'm just double checking.
For the record, Wisdom is staring daggers at what's his butt, Chucky, if he does anything. But he's staying where he's
By
at.
me. Perfectly fine by me. I mean, I'm kind of on the side of Wisdom. I'm not really happy this guy tried to just bomb us. So
He's collaborating with
stop
people that want to mass genocide people, gnomes,
So the deck,
scum.
you would know that this is. Do you get to know the? Let me double check identify.
Everything.
It's
Pretty
pretty
much.
much everything. How to use it, what created it, how,
So you know that this is a deck of Arcana, which each card has. There's 22 different cards, each with a unique effect, and you can play the cards at any point, but each day, each morning, while you are in possession of this deck,
Oh shit.
it draws one card automatically from this deck. You can wake up and it'll be like the card's right there. And you can't draw twice a day unless one of the cards says so. There's all these different cards that I will link to in a second.
Can't draw twice a day.
Unless a specific card says otherwise.
So you can only yourself draw from the deck once,
Correct.
but it automatically draws for you in the morning. Does that not count against the one draw of your day?
So like each morning you have a draw.
Oh, that's it. It just happens.
It just
You don't-
happens.
Okay, so you don't actually draw anything. It just does it on its own.
It'll do it on its own if you don't do it, but you know, you can also just do it.
Okay. What kind of things are in this on these cards?
Do you get to find out the entire list through identify?
I don't know.
you learn its properties and how to use
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, you learn its properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, how many charges it has. You learn whether there's any spells affecting it. If it was crafted by a spell, you learn that. Yeah, you learn just about everything.
Okay. I'm gonna message you the full list.
Okay. Is this I should put it into the notes type of thing?
Are you going to share what the cards do with the rest of the party?
Yeah.
Okay. I am just going to link it then in the Throckthunder general campaign.
Cool.
Exciting.
130 lines.
Wait, is this an actual? Oh my goodness.
Are these all good? I'm not seeing anything negative yet.
Keep scrolling down.
Lose a copper piece is negative.
Okay.
The
Oh
fool might
no,
have
the
a bunch
copper
of
that
copper.
we don't have.
Do we just, do we like go in D&D debt if we lose a copper piece we don't have?
So the only ones that look like they have negative is just the number one card. So if you draw that card, then it could be something negative.
Bingo.
Mine still
Black-
don't show the whole thing.
What? You get a wish, but you can only wish for an Uber driver to appear at your feet. Excuse me?
Yeah,
Wait,
you
is
can
that
do-
one of them?
Wait,
Yes.
which one is this?
72,
I want an Uber driver to show up in a D&D campaign.
right?
You become immortal until you
I
you become
mean-
omnipotent until you lose the ability as soon as you realize that you have it. That's funny.
Your name becomes the shit for 10 minutes. You see everything as the color blue and cannot stop humming "I'm blue" for 10 minutes.
And this is what
This
the
is very
skeleton dude had
strange.
on his body, huh?
I want
Yeah.
this. I want this deck. This deck is awesome.
This sounds, oh no. You turn into an extreme racist for 10 minutes unless you already are an extreme racist, in which case you are now no, you are no longer racist for 10 minutes.
And if only Orpheus
Oh, that's
was
like
around.
Clayton Bigsby.
All right.
Is it like, do you have to attune it at all?
No, so you don't have to attune to it. Whoever's in possession of the deck at any time basically takes over the
So we
of.
all can't draw one and see what happens.
Correct. It's
What
only
if we
one.
split the deck?
You know, actually, now that I think of it, it's supposed to be only one at a time, but I'm gonna have each person can pull one every day.
Hell yeah.
That's
God.
way more fun.
All right, I'm gonna fan the cards out. Everybody pick a card. Pick a card.
In the
Jesus.
middle of this dungeon of despair.
Are you actually doing that? Is every person getting a card?
No, I mean, no, that was a joke. But I'm gonna relay all this information to everybody and basically tell you that there's a very low chance of it being bad. It could be fun.
I'll
Could be
just look
very
at you and
bad.
I'll
It's not,
say,
it's
what's
not like it's
bad?
never good, right? It's just maybe fun. I guess
No,
there's
there's
a
tons
healing
of
one.
good things. Look at all the top cards, 1 through
Yeah,
22.
it's everything 1 through 22.
Well, 2 through
that's
22 is all good.
Yeah,
Well, not
that's
necessarily. Like they're give and take, right? You're now resistant bludgeoning, but weak to slashing.
Okay, actually, yeah. There's
Where's which
death
one
is
is
bad.
that?
14's bad.
14. You're
Yes.
now male.
Yes, 14 is
Oh,
bad.
What I can't. It's cut off for me. What is it? Says
Oh, no,
DC
no.
17 con save. failing
Justin, you're
what?
too far down. You have to go to the top. You're looking in the
Oh.
D100 effects.
Oh, I'm looking at the effects. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, you need to look at the 100 cards or excuse me, the 22 cards at the top, not the 100 effects at the bottom. I just saw
Okay, so,
Rock's message that said porn later D&D now. I missed that earlier.
Actually, if we draw 15, Yaru could be healed all the way.
Hey, so I have an entire village that's on the chopping block. Are we ready to get out of here so I can go warn
Yeah, yeah.
them?
Pick a card. We can get out of here.
We're not leaving till you pick a card.
Oh, 21.
Okay. Yeah. No, they're all
bad.
pretty good.
21 and 14 are bad so far.
So the last thing that you would find out about these cards is that to use the portal, you have to draw a card to open it.
Oh. Well, there you go. Draw a card, everybody.
Everyone has to draw one, or someone has to draw one. Or I guess everyone who wants to use the portal, or is it just to activate the portal, one person needs to draw a card?
Just to open it, a card has to be drawn, a single
Okay.
card.
So are we going through this portal then, guys?
I mean, it's a portal.
Out of game, yes. In game, no. But
It's a
also we can
portal.
go through the
Well,
I
what
portal.
did
definitely
we-
want to go through it.
What did we
Yeah.
see go through the portal? We saw some
We saw a bunch
red-
We
more
saw
like-
all kind, like we definitely just stuff we don't really want to follow, and yet here we go.
right.
I
I'll say we
mean-
saw some red dragon wormlings go through the portal. And wasn't there a larger red dragon?
There-
Yeah.
it
Peter,
was
can
like
you
a
remind us what all went through the portal?
Lizard.
Yeah,
bug
this
or
was
something.
weeks ago at this
There was
point.
a large lizard that Kip would have been able to identify through Sova as a mutated basilisk.
That's
and then
right.
That's right. That's
dragon
right.
wormlings.
And then presumably, what's his name that we were fighting may
Skeleton
have
dude?
also blinked himself over there.
Possibly, yeah. He could have like Misty stepped or whatever.
Was
Yeah.
the portal active during combat, like when we were all?
No, I thought the
Duking it
portal
out.
went away.
The portal went
I
away.
thought it went away when
Portal-
the guy went away.
the portal closed. And the undead wizard then came over to talk to Silas. And
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I was
Okay.
gonna say it was gone before we started fighting, I thought.
Okay.
So that's
Can we do
good.
a quick check of everyone's combat capabilities currently? What kind of spell slots everyone got left?
I mean, I got to rest.
I have
Daru
no spell
absolutely
slot,
has to rest.
no
well, he doesn't
key.
get any spell slots back on a rest. Is
If
it
we
just
long
healing?
rest,
Is what
he
he needs?
does.
Yeah, but are we gonna risk long resting in this fucking hell room?
Wisdom will not spend 8 hours. Like he's
Yeah,
somehow
no.
he's gonna go outside to at least warn somebody.
I mean,
But
I'm
a
at
short rest, he could be convinced, at least for the
yeah,
health.
I'm at 25 hit points.
I don't know what
Silas
that
can
means. That's a
burn
lot.
Like Silas could be okay. We just need to.
You good on spell
Um,
slots?
Okay.
Let me look. Yaru
Shall
is
we
out.
take 20 minutes to at least get our health? And I actually will get almost all my resources back on a short rest, but 20 minutes to get health back for those of us that are injured.
Probably.
Silas is actually okay on spell slots, I think. But Yaru's out, like out.
But I mean, rest isn't going to get him anything back.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Just health. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably a good idea to
Okay.
get everyone back to at least close to full health if so. We do go through this
Okay.
now.
All right. So we rolling hit dice.
Or
How
I guess I don't have
how
to do
long is
the
your
math.
rope trick around for? Can we just go in there?
It's for an
it's
hour.
an hour.
Yeah, there you go. We'll just go into your rope trick.
I
That's
mean, we
already been
could.
cast.
As long as we can keep an eye on Chucky.
We can bring him with us.
That's true.
Yaru could just say, "Hey, we're gonna go hang out in this cool air house. It's like a tree house, but in the air."
Where your
G, are
bomb
you
went.
there?
Ooh.
No, he's probably still going.
I'm just gonna burn his hit dice until he's back to full health. Then
Is there
Don't,
a
like, only
max
do
on hit
half.
dice? Half.
just half.
Because yeah, you only gain half of your hit dice on a long rest.
Well, can you burn
Okay.
more though? Than
You can burn more, yeah, but
But
I
you
would-
only get
yeah.
half. I thought the whole point of them.
Nope, you only get half. Every
No,
long rest
you only get half
your-
back.
half your hit
Oh,
dice.
half of the dice back.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying we only get half of the HP for this. I was like, that's fucking weird.
Ooh, baby, you were hurt.
Four,
Nice.
fucking. It's 13.
I gotta count how many that was.
There we go.
2,
All right.
3, 4, 6 hit dice.
10, 6, 23, plus 23.
Ooh, oh.
I don't know how Yaru's actually gonna feel about it, but well, I guess it doesn't super matter because we can all probably, it's a giant hole, we can just jump together. So either we die together or we all go through at the same time together.
I got about 3/4 of my health back.
It should be fine. I don't foresee a lot of combat. I think those things took off.
And that was only with 4, so I should be able to get all 4 of those back.
Yes.
Ding dong.
All right, Silas is at full health. Yaru is at
Oh.
a little over half.
Look at you go with the full health.
Wow. He did not roll very well on this.
Oof.
Okay.
There's some really bad
I
ones in
will,
that D100.
Now I'm not gonna pop my smoky arms, but I'll grab Chuck by the scruff if we're ready to take the plunge.
Okay,
All right, who's drawing?
I'll draw.
Okay.
All right. I got
Well,
Chuck by the scruff,
1d22.
assuming he
That's
lets
the
me.
thing. We can just do. We can type
Yeah,
whatever. we
yeah,
want.
you could just type slash
Just
Yeah,
don't
slash
roll a
roll.
14.
and 1d22. That should work.
What does
Or
the
a
14
21.
Do you
do?
want me to? Do you want me to
see
walk
death.
away? 20 feet
Oh,
away.
you know what? That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Alright.
get
I'm gonna leave Silver over here
35
with you
feet away
guys.
from us.
I'm gonna go down here.
Farther.
And then bring the little Nomi friend up.
That's a really
top
good
with
idea.
us. Bring the
I got
Nomi friend
I
with
got
us.
the gnome by the scruff.
He did follow us because remember Yaru. No, never mind. That was wisdom.
Yeah, so there you go. As
I
long as you
went
guys are
in
up there,
yeah,
even the
grab the
fireball,
wisdom.
even if I get hit by a fireball, you guys will be fine.
Okay.
We will. You, on the other hand.
Yeah, you got healing, right? People have healing.
Well, we've.
Not anymore.
I mean,
don't.
we're around. We're around.
There's health potions.
Do we have health potions? I don't think we do.
No, there's no way for us to get materials. There hasn't been any way for us to get things.
All right, I'm rolling.
Let's get it.
Oh,
So close.
that was very close.
This is the heals.
Oh, it's the
Right?
healing one.
Fuck. We needed you here. Damn it.
Why are you way over there?
I mean, I guess.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I heal myself.
And we
since I'm already
just,
full.
I was saying we just healed anyway. So
4d4 plus the con mod. That's really funny,
Right.
actually.
So what do we see, Pete?
Are you guys, you see the portal, this sort of massive purple chain arc back and forth between the pillars, and then a massive kind of purple lightning opener.
Does the deep gnome seem nervous of the portal, scared of it? Because he's going in first.
He's still kind of charmed by Yaru, so he's still trying to like small talk Yaru a little bit.
Okay, so he doesn't seem real bothered by the portal. All right, are we jumping in on 1 or on go? Is it 3, 2, 1, go, or 3, 2, 1?
I'm gonna send Sova in just right now.
If this is-
What's the range on being connected to Sova?
I don't think there is a range. Hold on, it depends. If there is a range, then I'm not gonna send Sova in. Let me look at it real quick.
I think we did this, or we've gone through this before, and I'm pretty sure you said there wasn't a max range because you like centered to the bottom of the pit.
Well,
Oh,
I think he
yeah,
centers a certain distance into the pit because
It
it
is, it's
wasn't
100 feet.
boundless.
It's 100 feet and I can communicate telepathically. It can still be around, but I can't communicate with it if it's outside of 100 feet.
Well, I guess you'll find out how far away it is then. They did say top of a mountain, so.
Yeah. All right,
Not
so I'm
very
gonna
tall.
give Sova the command to fly through it and fly back if it's still open.
Hmm.
Okay,
Sova.
Sova goes through the portal.
There's a
And
10% chance she makes it, or he makes it.
the portal begins to slowly close and Sova has not come through.
It's now or never, guys.
Oh, in we go.
Yep.
All right, so people started all moving towards it.
I figured we were like on the edge, kind of ready for
Yeah.
it
Right.
just in case.
All right, I guess we're going.
Jumping in.
I still got Deep Gnome by the collar. I'm keeping a tight hold on him.
Okay. As you all jump inside of the portal, you guys
them.
experience almost this. You see these psychedelic patterns.
This is gonna
in
drop
almost
us back
like
into Jeff's room at the very beginning, isn't it?
Fucking
No.
probably.
In this sort of wormhole sort of tunnel that you guys are now in, and you can freely walk around down this tunnel. You also see Sova in this tunnel ahead of you again. And the tunnel is this sort of swirling purple lightning and sort of magical aura. And you're not exactly sure how you're standing on it.
Maybe we get through this as quickly as possible. The tunnel.
How's our little dude doing? Is he normal? Is he acting fine? He's not
He is.
strange.
He is not acting strange at all.
All right, mush. We'll continue forward.
Yep.
Okay, you guys begin
There's
to
no
walk.
other. There's no other beans or anything else here though. On this path that we're headed. No wormlings. No.
You don't
Basilisk.
see anything. And you also, it looks like the tunnel just goes straight, and you don't really see an exit.
Are we supposed to be on another map, Peter?
Not yet.
Okay.
Do we are talking to Chuck? Do we just keep walking?
Is that a question you're asking, Chuck?
Yes.
That's a question we would have Yaru ask Chuck if
Okay.
Yaru was present.
No.
What do we
wisdom
wanna
would
ask
have asked.
Chuck?
He's not gonna.
Oh, there, Yaru is here. Hello. We went through the portal.
Chuck's
Okay,
going
so
to say,
we jumped through the portal then.
Yeah, we went through it.
I heard a bunch of stuff about cards. Did I draw a card?
No, Kip did.
Okay.
Kip drew a card to activate the portal.
What do I need to ask Chuck?
Chuck's going to say, however you guys open the portal, we need to do the same thing to exit the portal.
To draw another card.
Correct.
Yeah,
How
but
does
where?
one person
but,
get through this portal then?
but where are we now?
That's a good question.
I thought you said this went to the top of the mountain.
Correct.
This isn't a mountain.
Correct.
I'll look at him and
A
I'll
little
say,
tired
you
of
better,
being-
I'll look at him and I'll say, you better not be lying to us. And I'll have my fingers start sparking.
Is this an intimidation? Do you want to intimidate him?
Sure.
Okay. go
I'm
ahead
giving
and
it.
roll.
I'm kind of pushing him in Stark's direction, maybe helping
Oh, I
intimidation since he's a little
fucking
closer.
hate why is intimidation charisma? It's fucking stupid.
Why are y'all doing charisma checks? Why is this happening?
Well, I'm trying to intimidate him, and it's because it's fucking charisma. Because the game's dumb. I hate
Isn't
that.
he
A lot
still?
of times-
Isn't he still charmed? Why can't I? Isn't he still charmed?
Well, I asked him a question about why we're still not through the portal, and he just said, "Oh, this is how it is."
Don't we need to draw? Didn't he say we have to draw another card to get out?
Yeah, but he also said that the portal was supposed to take us to the top of the mountain. We're clearly not at the top of a mountain.
Well, we have to draw another card, right? I think that's what he was trying to say.
Well, he should have said that then and not told us that the portal takes us to the top of the mountain.
I guess I thought that's how I interpreted it. That he did in fact say draw another card.
Right, just now. But I'm
Just
saying
told us that.
when the very, very first time you talked to
He's
him,
he's a smuggler. He's not going to reveal everything.
yeah, but
I don't-
he was supposed to be buddy with you when he was sharing information.
Well, I obviously didn't give me all the information, but I mean, anyway,
You
let
can
me know
still
how that
lie to you. It's
intimidation
not
works
like
out
you're
for you.
always 100% honest with your friends. you
Right.
know?
And you didn't
You
roll
still
in.
withhold information.
Yeah, you didn't
Not
insight him on
smugglers.
that.
Smugglers are not always honest
So-
with their
Exactly.
friends.
Anyway, Pete, was my 12 good? I highly doubt it.
Yeah, you successfully intimidate him.
Oh wow. Okay. That's shocking.
Well, you don't get the bond. The bond has been up.
Oh,
for
the bond's
a
out.
hot minute. Yeah,
How long does the bond last?
10 minutes.
Oh, I thought it
Oh,
was an
yeah.
hour. Never mind. It's an 8. I don't intimidate him, Peter.
You do not intimidate him.
Okay.
Well, Kip, you want to go 30 feet again, or let someone else do it this time?
I can't draw again. I think he said he only can draw one a day, right?
right. I
On a
forgot.
day.
Who's next?
Those goes.
Can Sova draw?
Can Sova draw?
It's a creature.
Sova cannot draw.
Rip.
I'll fan him out in front of Silas. Here you go.
All right, fine.
So we
What am I
should make
rolling?
the dude draw. 1D. Peter,
22.
is that card back in the deck still?
Oh yeah. Should I roll?
I mean-
1d21?
Well,
No,
no,
just
you
do
still need a
22,
22. But
and
if we get
then
another 15, what
Just reroll,
happens?
I'd say.
again?
I'd say just reroll.
It's a reroll.
Okay.
And then every day the card resets.
Okay,
The deck
let's pull the
resets, you
list
mean?
up.
Sorry, the deck.
Yeah, I've
resets.
got the list up here.
Just not 14 or 20. What was it? 21?
21 was
7.
bad.
Nice.
7, the lovers. You can force 2 targets within 30 feet of you to become charmed
I
by
wanted this
each
one.
other for 1 hour.
I wanted to make wisdom and that on
The
Chuck.
user
Yeah,
is
I'm-
immune
I'm
to being charmed,
ideas.
but is
No,
a
no,
valid
no.
target.
User is immune to being charged by this valid target. I'm 100% gonna have.
Don't do
Let's
it.
see. Yeah, no, I'm gonna 100% gonna have wisdom and the deep gnome be charmed by each other.
Yeah.
Do I get a save or anything?
No,
Or am I
it
just
appears
charmed?
No,
apparently you don't.
I think it straight up says you are charmed.
You're just homeboys
uh,
with this guy now for
You
an
can
hour.
force
What the
2
heck?
targets within 30 feet
This
of
is
you to
amazing.
become
This is the
charmed.
best thing to happen
It
in,
is a-
in,
it-
in this campaign so
Yeah,
far.
it is
Thank
a
you, Justin.
forced
Oh,
thing.
Wait a minute. Oh no, I'm not a high elf or elf. I can't do that anymore. That's
Oh, your uncharmableness.
yeah.
Okay, I drew my
So-
card.
Good.
Can't attack the
On
charmer.
drawing
or
the
target-
card, the swirling tunnel begins to kind of close in on you guys. And the moment it kind of gets close to where your guys' heads are, it kind of crushes in on itself in a second, and you guys find yourselves outside on top of a howling mountaintop. And I will
What's
take
the
you guys.
weather like?
It is
Howling.
currently a thunderstorm.
Windy,
Oh,
apparently.
frick.
Well, obviously, I immediately let go of his collar and smooth it out where I've been holding on to it for the past
Yep.
3 or 4 minutes. Oh, my bad. I actually dislike this character, so I don't know how to be nice to him.
Just hug. You guys obviously need a hug now.
I'll look at him. Are we cool? I'm sorry for being a little gruff with you earlier. It's been a long day.
You're asking if I'm cool
That's-
with you after you punched my face?
Wait, hold on. He is also
He's
charmed
also
by
charmed.
wisdom.
I know.
I'm sorry, man. I'm under a lot of stress right now. I have a lot of family that's in danger. I lashed out, and I shouldn't have.
Hey, you had me at whatever the first thing you said was.
All right.
Apologies.
Well, I'll.
Smuggling gets to me
Jesus.
sometimes too, one day you're smuggling just, some rum. The next day you're smuggling, assassins into an innocent village. It's tough.
You had me at
How-
whatever. Oh,
How long am I charmed?
an hour.
Last thing I'll say to him is, I'll figure out some way to make it up to you. That was uncalled for.
Wow, that last thing that he just said though. Whew. That was a fucking bomb.
Wait, I missed it. What was the last thing you said?
He said, one day, you're smuggling rum, and the next day you're smuggling assassins into an innocent little village. Like, it happens. I get it.
Okay, like we're friends, but
But he doesn't know that that's your village. He's just
Yeah.
admitting something to a friend.
what village? I mean,
Well,
'cause
that
wanna
we
push
don't
this too far,
know.
but here's the thing:
Is
like,
he asking him though?
if I have a friend that just admitted to killing my family, or like, there were assassins sent to my hometown, so I am gonna stop. What village?
It's a good question. I don't remember the details. It was a small little like commune, I think it was, out in the mountains.
Gets a little more serious. Who was in the village? Were they gnomes?
Oh yeah, that rings a bell. Definitely some gnomes.
And I don't know whoever's closest, but I'm gonna say, get me away from him right now before I snap his neck. And I will take about what's that?
You can't. You're charmed by him.
I was going to
You
say,
can't
I
step in
I don't think you can.
Huh?
Are you still charmed by him?
You have to regard him as a friendly acquaintance.
Oh, I didn't realize I couldn't. I mean, I wasn't going to attack him, but I didn't realize I literally couldn't. Right. Okay. But here's the thing, Peter. If I just admitted to killing your family in front of you, it doesn't matter that we're friends beforehand, right? Obviously, this is different, but I'm just saying, like, being friends only lasts
But
so long.
I think the whole thing
Magic.
about charmed
Exactly.
is like I can say like, I killed your family and be like, you're still my friend. That's how charmed works.
That's
Right.
That's a first.
Like, our
step.
friendship
Okay,
runs
I mean,
deep.
that's just gonna be a difference in how we we changed. I mean, it's a magical spell, so it's I can't attack it.
Normal life, if
I
someone
don't
tells
read
you
it that
that,
strong.
they are no
It's the
longer your
first level
friend. They've
spell.
they've lost that friend status. But with the
Right.
magic,
But your
they-
friendship with this guy in particular runs deep.
So that's why instead of just throat punching him there in the
Transcends
moment,
the
I'm
family
saying, hold me
line.
back.
1 hour.
Hold me back.
1 hour deep.
Yeah. It's very deep for 1 hour.
Yeah, this is a very.
Is he going to
different-
remember all this stuff that this dude said to him?
Yes.
It's nothing
Oh,
with
it's going to
memory.
get ugly in an hour.
Yep. This guy's gonna
I
die
still
in an
can't believe
hour.
this is what you, which is good information, but I still can't believe this is what you rolled.
Yeah, I'm very curious if
Okay.
Peter meant to say that if he meant to say that or
100%.
All right. Well, we're on top of a mountain. It's thunderstorming.
Yeah, should
I'm
we go to
gonna
a
kill
different
this man
map?
in an hour.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
yet.
gonna take you guys over in a second. I'm having some
Okay.
issues.
I just
Alright.
learned,
I'm
I
gonna
just realized that this,
grab some water.
this room that we've been in sort of looks like a dick and balls.
Penis. A chode.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a gnarly tattoo on the middle.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where
Or
he got. That's where he got
something
pierced.
bad has happened. Like,
Sorry, this is acting up for some reason.
So just since we're kind of waiting and talking, how I kind of read charm person, is it a second level spell or just a first?
second,
first.
I believe. Wait, no, it's first because I have it. It's first.
A lot of like spell, I don't know how to say it, strength. And I kind of like how they do it is it's kind of capped by the level. So like a suggestion is a second level spell, and there's a lot it can do, but it's not like you can do the same thing as like a dominate person, which is like a 5th level spell.
But it
Uh,
says in there, dominate person, you can make them do anything like harmful stuff too. Whereas the suggestion specifically says they can't do anything harmful to themselves.
Right, but so that's what I'm saying is, but there's a lot of room for interpretation. So that's where you go, okay, suggestions is, because we've like had this conversation before with suggestion where we're like, can suggestion do that type of thing? So as far as how I read charm person, it's like, yes, you're my friend and you definitely, that's the main driving factor, but a friendly acquaintance, but it's not even, to me, it's a pretty like, we've been chummy for years. We were college friends. And in most scenarios, you have the benefit of the doubt, but admitting to smuggling in the killers of a majority of your village doesn't override it because this is magic and you can't just break the spell. But definitely puts a damper
I mean,
on it, I would say at the very least.
The way that, now that you talk about it, I mean, like, you can get pissed off at your friends.
Exactly, yeah. And I couldn't attack them. I didn't realize that was part of the charmed condition. I couldn't attack them even if I wanted to.
Yeah, but you can
Yeah,
still
you
actually get pissed off at him, I guess, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't be all like, "Oh, I'm gonna murder you," and then murder him. It's more like, "Oh,
Friends have
Right.
I
never
hate you
murdered
now
friends.
because you're a douche." But it is what it is.
A
So
friend
let's
has
just
never
keep
murdered their
going.
friend before?
well, you like because of the spell, you can't. But like,
Yeah.
I do think that, now that you talk through it, it does seem reasonable that you could get pissed off at a friendly acquaintance.
There's some, basically, I just, there's some wiggle room. I don't always have to say, oh, okay, you're my
Right.
friend.
Yeah, you
We're-
don't,
we're cool.
that sounds great, man.
Yeah. That's still, of all the stuff, is there a way, so when I'm looking at the list, the list of everything, it's cut off the half the right side for me.
You can
like,
scroll like to
scroll.
highlight.
Yeah.
Or you could download the file. I just downloaded the text file and opened it up.
Ah. I didn't realize, I didn't see all the stuff at the bottom.
Duke, I am so
Perfect.
glad that you rolled that. That was what I was hoping for to roll on that first time. I wanted
Were
that
you
one.
going to do the same thing that I did with it?
Yep, that was my
Yeah.
plan. Like that's the only thing that makes like sense here. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, no, I thought about like, is there anything that's a little like also interesting but less obvious? But like, I didn't think I could find anything.
Sorry, my thing was giving me issues. Okay, I'm dragging my map over. And I'm gonna drag you guys over in a second.
My next pull on the cards, I want it to be a 1 though. I want to get something random. It's basically like a wild magic, less deadly.
Can you drag?
Next time you die, within 24 hours, you are brought back to life by the
Wait, that's one
effects
of
of
them?
the reincarnate spell. Yes,
Which one is that?
within 24 hours. It's number, I just scrolled down and missed it. Number 8 on the random thing.
Ooh.
The race change caused by the spell is cosmetic. Oh, wow. But you still gain the abilities if, oh, wait, never mind.
1 month.
Oh, 1 month. So you do go back.
Yeah,
It's
that's
interesting.
awesome.
Wait, what is he trying to do?
No, we were just looking at some of the cards that are in that's in the list.
Oh, okay. So, well, I missed a little bit of the fallout, but are you still deeply in love with the with Homeboy?
Oh, definitely not. I am, well, I can't attack him. He just admitted to killing my family. So there's there's a wedge between us at the moment.
Oh, so there's trouble in paradise. Safe to
Yeah,
say.
so I'm taking a walk.
Who's sleeping on the couch?
He's sleeping outdoors. He's not even getting in the same building as me.
Why is mine?
It's funny. So wait, all right. So we made it out of the portal, right? Are we on top
There
of
we
a
go,
mountain
there we
now?
We're on top of a mountain that's thunderstorming, and Pete's getting ready to send us over to a new map.
Okay.
You
Okay.
guys
Cool.
see that?
Thank you.
Well, when
It's,
I find which part of the giant
Yeah,
map
I gotta
you're
find. I gotta
on.
zoom out
Far
a
left.
whole lot.
Do you want us to move our characters out here?
Yeah.
Wait, when do I get my bonds back? Is
Can
it a
you
short
can
or
you shrink Sova?
Yep.
we finish a long rest?
Yeah.
What? Is it still like early morning? Did we set out to do all this like beginning of the day? What time is it?
So
I'm trying to
you
remember.
guys traveled over the course of the day, arrived into the city around nighttime, and
Okay.
now
How's everybody looking on time, by the way?
I'm
Good.
all right. My
Uh,
schedule's changed, so I don't even work tomorrow. So I can
we'll
tough
say,
it out.
we'll say
I'm
it's-
still driving for another 24 minutes.
Okay, so upon coming out of the portal, you guys see quite the sight in front of you. You guys are on top of the large mountain upon which the Iron Fortress is built into. You guys can smell kind of coal in the air. And upon looking ahead of you guys, you see several familiar faces. And let me just make sure.
Faces or creatures?
Faces. What?
Did you? I don't think you actually got to what time of day is it?
It's dusk. It's dusk.
Okay.
Hey, sorry, Doc. I think I skipped over something in my glee of the the love triangle that exists.
The forced
Actually, it's a
friendship.
love circle. Yeah, a love oval. He killed your whole family.
So he smuggled in the like. What I'm assuming is he helped smuggle in all the gnomes along with probably the attack on my conclave. He admitted to bringing them in, basically.
Yeah, he said that he said one day you're smuggling
It's
rum,
accessory.
the next you're smuggling assassins into a village.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the whole
an
weapons
accessory
thing happened.
an accessory to murder.
Yeah, and then he
Yeah.
clarified.
Not quite as bad, but
He was like,
still
"What
not
do you
great.
mean village?" He goes, "It was more like a commune."
Oof.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're like,
gonna
well,
get
that
real
really
interesting.
fucking
Yeah,
narrows it
This man
down.
right here.
It's gonna get real interesting in about 48 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you're keeping track of this, Peter, because a flip or a switch will be flipped.
I want to hear though the pleading, like like when is good old Chuck gonna go with his hat in hand to wisdom and
Oh,
be
wait,
like,
did he come with us?
Oh yeah, he's
Okay,
with
just-
us.
Okay, I didn't
I'm
see his
expecting
name,
an
so-
attempt
I did let
Peter,
him go. I don't have him by the scruff anymore.
Yeah, no, you
Hopefully
smoothed out
he's
his
just-
jacket.
Yeah, yeah.
Peter, I'm gonna be very disappointed if Chuck doesn't attempt some reconciliation with wisdom before the 48 minutes are up.
By the way, G, I forgot to tell you, I used 5 of your hit dice. You're back to 43 hit points.
Okay, straight, cool.
Does-
I am
does-
not like, I don't appear to be as in pain as I was before, but you can tell I have a haunted look on my face.
It's a change. He's a changed man.
Does Chuck? I don't remember. Did you tell Chuck that you think that was your home?
So I asked him and said, "Hey, was it gnomes?" And it was more just a visceral reaction where I didn't lunge at him, but I stiffened up and then just kind of immediately walked away. Since
Yeah,
I
he
can't
never
threaten
said
the
anything. Like,
Right.
Yeah,
So that makes
I
me
didn't say
wonder.
that was my village. I just got my feelings hurt and walked away, basically.
Peter, is he smart enough to put 2 and 2 together, or is Chuck have no sense of self-preservation and therefore will not
He's
attempt to
armed.
reconcile?
He's not scared for his life with his old buddy.
poor guy.
Okay.
He's about to get wrecked here in about 46 minutes.
Yo.
Question. I guess this happened pretty close to us, and so we would have all known that he just told you what he told you, right?
Mhm.
Were we that close enough, Peter, to all
I-
overhear
we're
that?
all like running in a pack, I think.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Ugh.
boy.
Never
Yeehaw.
Wait, what
mind.
happened?
Upon exiting,
Oh, here's Barlog.
Oh,
Oh
Oh
Barlog's
my
here?
God, the fucking
There's an
Dude is here
airship
too.
that's
Is
Barlog,
Phil
the
here?
Red Robe Skeleton, Urkel, and a bunch
Urkel?
of other crap.
Wait, the skeleton is here too?
yeah, he's here. He's
Isn't
right
that this
above
guy?
Urkel,
Oh,
3 squares north of Urkel.
Is that the dude we fought?
Yep, that's him.
I think so.
Ah.
I have Red Robe
Oh,
Skeleton.
yep,
It's
that's the
100%
Red
him.
Robe.
It's him.
Yeah, it's to do with gems in his fucking face.
Is this a trap?
What a
sure
It
looks
sure
like it.
seems it. We think we made a good call going through that portal, boys.
It's a trap.
all
Hey,
right. Well,
it's a good
Pete, your
thing-
campaign was
it's a good-
fun. I appreciate it. Rock, your turn next week.
upon exiting the portal, you guys find yourselves at the top
Fucked.
of the mountain. You can taste coal in the air. And you look out on the edge of the mountain and you see a massive airship attached to the side of the cliffside.
How far away are we from them? Like, is this accurate, or is there a lot more space between us than appears?
No, so you see this giant statue here?
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys are at the base of that statue.
But I think what JD is saying is like, is this map to scale? Meaning, like,
Are we 30 feet from everybody?
yeah,
You guys
Oh,
are 30
f-
feet from
I
everybody.
feel like we would have stopped way before we would.
no, we got teleported
How-
here.
Yeah,
How
no,
did
this is where the
Barlog
portal
get
dropped
up
us.
here?
Oh, okay.
The portal
Yeah.
dropped
Back
us
out the
here.
haven.
We literally just dropped in here. So like, we're like, oh hey,
Cast invisibility?
but it's time for the thud.
Oh God.
I will say that because you guys just came out of the portal here, all of the creatures and foes that you see on the ship are busy preparing the airship to launch.
They haven't noticed us yet.
Correct.
I'm gonna try and grab. I'm gonna message everybody, or I'm gonna
we-
mind palace everybody. Hide behind the.
I was gonna say, can we get
statue.
around the side of the statue here and out of sight, Peter? Like right around over here.
You guys can try to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have you guys roll stealth though. If you guys
Okay,
are trying to
that's
do that.
fair.
I'm gonna
Totally
immediately,
forgot to put
upon
my
seeing
character.
Everybody caught my bond for what's my? I don't remember how many people I get to do, but I'm pretty sure it's minus one of us doesn't get it.
There's stealth for Stylus.
4 people. 1, 2,
And
3.
here comes
yeah.
stealth for Yaru.
Sorry, Yaru. Same old, same old.
So do we
add
get
a
that?
D4.
Do we get
Oh,
that
yeah.
bond
Yaru,
before?
Yaru critted his stealth.
So we get that bond before the
Nice.
stealth check, right?
Correct. So that was like a moment, instant reaction upon seeing.
So it's for everybody but Yaru?
Oh no!
Correct.
Okay. And I get what? +4 or plus D4?
5.
It's plus a D4. Yes.
At least I'm not gonna be one failing this. Oh, look at that.
Okay, so it's a 19 for Silas.
Wait, why didn't that? Oh, okay. Just 16.
I
Start.
critted my stealth, Justin.
That
is
was
what you
rough.
said?
Yeah, you critted your stealth. You are a stealthy,
in a
stealthy
good
boy.
way.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Right back.
In the green way, not
Good
the
way.
red way.
All right. Use your discretion, Justin. But if I'm about to be in danger, I want to cast invisibility on myself.
No, I think I mean, it depends on what Peter lets us do right here, but right now I think you're okay.
I was gonna say
Okay.
I normally, or I could change my
Oh, I already
armor
rolled.
to not have disadvantage, but
So
I rolled
as
a
the
19,
party
actually.
quickly gets around the statue pretty stealthily, the last
Nice.
person to kind of come around the corner is Stark. And his armor just kind of makes one loud, kind of clink as it hits, a rock. And he's able to successfully get around the corner. However, one of the deep dragon wormlings is now just kind of looking
Oh, boy.
over at you.
Fuck.
He's just kind
Okay.
of climbing and slowly kind of investigating.
well, you stupid fucking baby.
I can. Okay. Well, I'll be
Man.
holding, like, if we're all at the base of the statue around the corner, I'd like to be in the front, and I would like to hold like a stunning strike or an attack, basically, to try to throat punch him and get him from.
I mean, I literally could burn Yaru's last spell and put us in the thut.
No, 10-minute cast.
It takes 10
fuck.
minutes.
Yeah, you're right. Well, he's very slow. This wormling, very,
you
very
can
slow.
start it if you want. It doesn't do anything to cancel it, right?
No,
As long as it
canceling
doesn't
still
actually go
burns
through.
it. I think we talked about this.
Ooh.
If
It's
you,
a
if
ritual
you,
cast though, so it's not a big deal.
I
Hmm.
guess no, I thought we looked that up.
What up?
Like canceling.
So it's a 1-minute cast
1 minute.
for an actual cast and a 10-minute for
But
a
there's no way it
ritual.
would take. I mean, it would take much less time than 1 minute for that thing if it's walking over here to get over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, between Silas and Yaru, I can do nothing to help.
Does someone have, or I'll even offer my cloak. Someone get ready to put this over its mouth if it comes around the corner. How big is like just a norm, like these wormlings? Is it like a dog? Is it like a bison? How big is this thing?
Is it
It
medium? or
would be
large?
like a large dog, yeah. That's about right.
Okay.
It's a medium-sized
Okay,
creature.
that's manageable. That's manageable. I didn't want this to be like a hippo we were trying to wrestle. Unless if someone's got a better idea, I'm all for it. But
I mean, we can try and distract it for the minute.
I'd like to cast thaumaturgy in the opposite direction. Thaumaturgy.
I'm gonna have
a good one.
Yaru start casting his tiny hut.
I don't care about voice booms. I don't care about flames. Harmless, instantaneous sound. That's what I'm looking for. I just want it to sound like a rock is skittering, but I want it to sound like it's basically on the other
Wait,
side over here.
Couldn't you make it sound the same as the sound that it just started investigating,
Yeah.
but just
That's
from
what
the
I'd
other
like to do.
direction?
A metal. I would like a metal clink sound from over here somewhere
Yeah.
up north.
Okay.
And I'll kind of wait a couple seconds, and then it takes 6 seconds, but I can basically chain cast So I want to, like, if I can, make it act like it's fading away or something.
It's 30-foot range.
False. Yes. So
Fucking rules.
eesh,
Good rules.
good
Okay.
call. That was a
Turn
good call.
around,
Can
begin
I?
investigating that area? You guys are no longer, it's no longer going to investigate where the party is.
Okay.
Good
Cool.
call, Doc.
Forgot how you could cast cantrips.
So are we doing a threat then, or are we trying to like just get away?
What's behind us, Peter? Like, is there a trail back down the mountain? Is it a stone wall closing us in?
There's so the you guys see the two giant rocks on either side of you?
Yep.
So imagine those are large sort of rock walls that extend back and get narrower and narrower, and it's kind of a canyon path down.
So the only
Okay, so
place to
there
hide
is a path
basically
the opposite
just
direction.
This statue.
There is a path behind you guys. You guys can retreat.
But is
Now
it
that we
like,
have a second, go ahead.
is it in line of sight of them if we like retreat down that path?
You guys would just have to roll stealth again, but because you guys are pretty far away at that
Do
point.
we want to thut for the moment?
If we're gonna move, it might be better to save that spell slot as a,
Yeah.
I don't know. If we have like a second to breathe here, is Urkel still? Can we see what like Urkel and Barlog and especially
They seem to be just
creepy
roaming
Lich
about
Dude?
the back of the ship there.
So several deep gnomes and several Iron Hill dwarves are on the ship preparing it for launch. You see
Right.
up by the mast, you see the undead wizard again. And this time he seems a little bit different. You can tell there's no sort of glowing crystals on him anymore, and the gems that were in his eyes are gone. You can also tell he doesn't have his staff. And you can tell, you see Urkel just tied up kind of right next to the wheel, and you see Barlog right
Tied up,
next to the wheel
okay.
as well.
Is Barlog looking at Urkel?
He's just kind of pointing around and telling people to get the ship ready.
Is Urkel in his like line of sight?
Yes, Urkel's right in front of him.
Okay.
Fuck. What do we do here?
So
Are we gonna try and break Urkel out?
I don't see a way that we can get on,
Could we?
like stow
If-
away or anything.
If there was a way, are we trying to break him out?
Yes, but I don't think this is the way. I don't know if we can.
I turn to Yaru. Yaru, do you still have a slot for invisibility?
Yes.
I have one spell slot.
Can
if-
you turn
if
other
he-
people invisible?
Yeah.
He has to
If
touch
if I
them.
upcast
Gotta
it,
touch him though.
He,
I have
if
to
he
upcast it, but yes,
turns me invisible,
which I would have to do anyway.
I can go fly over there, and I can cast fly on Urkel, and hit Urkel, and I can fly out of there.
Oh, I see.
What's your fly speed?
It's like
Um,
60, isn't it?
60, yeah.
Uh,
So he would
are
not be
these-
invisible, but I would.
Sure.
But he would be able to fly.
Oh, right.
But he could fly.
Yeah.
So
never
it's
mind,
really
that's
just a
better
question
plan
of
than me
ranged
just carrying
attacks at that point.
Yeah.
It's a question of how fast can we get the fuck away?
Basilisk.
Yeah, because that's the
don't
other
have
thing is they're
wings,
all going to
just-
come
correct?
after us.
This,
Yeah,
yeah,
yes,
this
sir.
seems like the final part of this campaign session, like piece.
This particular
Hey,
part of the
Justin.
world.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Justin,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
do I have written down what season I have currently?
Where would you have written that?
I'm gonna assume no.
Look
I
in
don't-
bio?
bio. Look in
Peter,
bio.
is anything on here
spring.
look like it has wings that I could fly?
What is the? Can you open face step on my character
The
sheet
deep
and
dragon
tell me
wormholes
what
have them.
spring is?
They
The
do?
basilisks do not.
Where am
Okay.
I looking at that? Where am I looking for
Okay.
that?
It's one of my feats
Ah,
on
okay.
the main character sheet.
Hold on.
So if I use my step of the wind and I dash, I have 135 feet of movement around. I don't know if that's more. Flying is going to be really good, so I don't know if just running is going to be any better necessarily. But like if I got in invisible and then just football ran with him out like I tried to last time.
Spring. When you use your phase step, you can touch one willing creature within 5 feet of you.
Yes.
That creature then
knew it.
teleports instead of you appearing in an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you.
All right, so I can get someone 30 feet away from where we are currently, and without any
30
cost
feet
to your
isn't,
movement.
is only about
No,
half
but
as
it'll get.
far.
Yeah, but that's 30 feet. You don't have to move, is what I'm saying, and that's a bonus action. I don't have to cast a spell to do that.
I
Well,
think so.
If wisdom gets invisibility, then he wouldn't really need to get teleported.
I think my vote
Okay.
is to if we make wisdom invisible to get him onto the boat, hopefully undetected. And then if you guys get a head start, I can run 135 feet around and do that for 8 rounds. So nothing's gonna catch me, assuming there's not weird stuff that happens, which is entirely possible.
So you're wanting us to leave you to do this all on your own.
No, more like you guys get a head start, and well, if he calls for help, I don't really expect you to turn around and come help necessarily, but not leave him, but definitely playing ahead since he's just a little faster than you guys. In case these guys have, oh, I can't click. If these guys have more than 30 feet of movement, they're going to catch the group.
Basilisk guys.
More than
Yeah.
30?
Yeah, right. Because
mean,
you guys only have 30 feet. So if you dash,
But if we sprint, we get 60.
60.
right. Well, they can too, though, is what I'm saying. So if they have 40 feet of movement and they're dashing too,
I
they
mean,
got
flying
80.
can go 120.
Yeah, he'll be good with flying.
Okay, if that's what we want to do, that's fine. That's just my vote is to.
I mean, it's pretty much the same either way.
Wait, are we all going? Because Yaro's definitely not going.
No, this is not a group project.
Okay, all right, good.
So just
I'm definitely not going.
we just want to take a vote if we're kind of game planning here, or
So-
there's other options too.
I mean, their option is just leave. Leave
Yeah.
him there.
Which is so we either invis fly you or you invis fly in, football fly him out, or football run him out essentially.
Well, I don't have to carry him out. I'll just cast fly on him also.
Oh, right.
Now, is fly not concentration?
It is, but I'll just upcast it so I can get one extra person cast with it. So I'll cast fly once on
Jeez.
myself, and then
And
again
then you'll
have
as
fire
upcast
ability.
it on the two of you. Got
Yeah.
it. But what about the invis?
He will not be invis, but he
No,
won't
no,
be
no.
invis
Yaru
football carrier.
Is
Yes.
Yaru making you invisible? Is what I'm asked. Is that how
I
you're
mean,
not breaking concentration on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever is going is going to be invisible from Yaru.
Got it. I mean, we don't have the facilities to be fighting right now.
It's true.
Wisdom
And
is going to
it's-
intensely look at Kip in the eyes, makes weird eye contact. Let me do this.
I shrug. Okay.
Wait, so what are you doing?
I'm just going to run on and run off essentially. Be weird, be stealthy, invis up to him, and then grab and run.
What happens if they
So we're not flying. We're not doing the flying bit.
yeah, what happens if they
That's not what wisdom
get in
wants
your
to
way.
do. If that's what the group wants to do. If people get in the way, then we'll have to improvise. I still got quite a few things to, well, I shouldn't say I have quite a few things, but it'll be hard to game plan what they're going to react to.
I mean,
So,
flying just feels like it would be so much safer.
I
Would it
mean, the
not?
3 wormlings can fly as well. They have wings. So not like 100% safe. but-
this is
No.
100% up to the group, but this is wisdom is making a push. This Urkel is his responsibility. We're only here because of him, essentially. So he feels that he should be one to take on the danger.
I
But
vote
it's a group decision.
I vote wisdom do it.
I'm fine with wisdom's
Yep.
plan here.
And you guys don't have to, but I just figured a head start because I'll catch up to you guys pretty quick.
And so what you're saying is if things go south and you start streaming, you don't want us to come help and you want to roll a third character.
we're gonna have to improvise. The safe. I don't have any intention of getting this guy killed, but also not getting any of you guys killed. We're pretty beat up. Wisdom will say that I appreciate that we've gotten this far and you've essentially helped a stranger get to as much as you have. There are no expectations about what's about to happen.
Okay.
I have no
Good.
intention of getting this guy killed, though. That's for sure.
So I guess I wish you luck. And
All right. Yeah. Good luck.
do it. I
Do
can help
we-
you a little bit as we leave.
Let's say, Peter, should we try this now or should we try this the next session?
That's up to you
From a-
guys. You guys.
Well, I'm
Really?
asking you, is this going to take a lot of fucking time? It's already 11:30 for a lot of us.
Yeah, if it's going to take a
Yes.
lot of time, then we probably need to.
This is a good stopping point. And
Okay.
I'll also add on this extra description. Does anybody
There's a
want
full
to?
road.
The airship is on fire.
Does anyone want to roll perception real quick?
I mean, should we
Absolutely, I do.
all? We're all kind of surveying the situation, right?
Ooh,
I'd like
27.
to roll perception.
Oh,
Yaru's going to roll real quick.
I may not be quiet, but I can fucking see things.
Okay, so several of the party members are able to look at the ship and see that it is not quite ready to fly yet. You still have, you could easily rest for the night, and the ship would probably still be there.
God
docked.
damn it.
Rest for the night?
Or, I mean,
AKA, we can fight our way out of this if we want.
Well, AKA we can do a long rest and come back and fight a full. Basically, Peter just wants us to fight it.
it's going to take half a day for that thing to get out of here.
So we could do a long rest real quick and come
So
back.
we could just
stop.
butt behind the pillar
Yeah,
and then attack
Someone say that.
later.
I think that sounds like the move.
Maybe not this close.
No, I mean, we could head down I'm curious how thin the path gets though, because I'm assuming Barlog isn't going to be
You said a
fucking
narrow path, right? So
right. And I'm just assuming Barlog isn't going to be fucking chilling on the ship all night if he can
What if-
sleep in his quarters.
What if they take Urkel downstairs though, or move him? We had our hands full with just the necromancer.
Yeah, but the necromancer doesn't seem beefed up anymore.
And we would be all fully rested.
Again.
We were fully rested going into the fight, weren't we?
Yeah, but he ain't got his gems no more. He's weak sauce.
What if he
I hope.
regenerates his gems?
Shh.
He's
Well, then
still got
Peter's
his
setting
nukes
us
still,
up to
probably.
fail anyway. Peter's fucking us anyway.
We don't have to. It's pretty late. We can talk about this in Discord later. I'm not 100% sold. I know Peter's kind of giving us some hints here, but I'm not 100% sold that we should long rest yet. But we can talk about that over Discord.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. This game for the world that we're running right now.
I'm aware. That's why it's funny. I just see it pop up.
So I'm waiting. I'm just gonna start loading in so I can eventually get it ready.
As always, Peter, it was fun. Well
Yeah,
done.
thanks, Peter.
Yeah.
Good times.
you
Hopefully we'll
very
finish off this
much.
arc and we can start in one of our other 7 arcs that we have.
Yeah.
Here we
Right.
go.
There's so
How
much
many-
there's so much to do in this campaign. Oh, geez, I'm here.
Hi, G. Bye, G.
But
Time
I'll,
for us to quit.
I got a good lesson from the first arc, so
Yeah.
Hey,
I
I
don't
slow
think
we
it's
do
going to be
everything.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's
Basically
a-
throw one little dungeon at each arc. Call it good.
Oh,
set up a
are we
whole
back on
storyline.
the? Are we back on the boat?
No, 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 no,
No.
no,
This
no,
is
no, no,
different.
no, no,
This
no.
is
We're at the
I
top.
don't-
So
I mean,
we went
might
through
be
the
next
portal.
session.
And now we're at the top of a mountain.
Okay.
And on this boat, you'll see Urkel. You'll see
Yeah,
King
I'm looking at it
DeVito.
now. The
You'll see the
Skeletor,
dude that we just fucking fought.
a bunch
And
of
a bunch of other
gnomes.
assholes.
Okay. Cool.
So we're assuming that they are leaving and taking Urkel with them, therefore not, keeping
Mm-hmm.
King Barlog's
So-
word. But yeah, we were gonna just try and break Urkel out, and then Peter's like, you also notice that the ship isn't ready to fly. It's got about a half day, meaning we can rest and then try and take it by force.
So one thing I just realized though, if we do
And
end
then we
up-
get our own airship, guys. Let's fucking do it.
right, but like we have to deal with the whole wisdom coming off of Charmed if we wait.
I'm gonna make a note of that because I had forgotten about that.
I mean, at this point, we can just let what's his dick go. Do we need what's his dick anymore?
I mean, we don't
Doc or
know
whatever
that
his name
he-
is.
Did we ever
well,
learn his name?
Yeah,
Chucky.
Chucky.
Oh,
Big
that's
Chuck.
right. That's right. Big Chuck.
Big Y.
It's fucking Chuck E. Cheese.
Remember that's Yaro's new nickname from him, Big Y.
Biggie.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
thanks,
Adios.
Peter. Twas
Yeah.
fun.
Thank you. Thank you guys for bearing with me and being remote. I think it was largely
problem.
successful.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
fine.
just fine.
Worked
Yeah,
out.
And I
you're ready
learned
for
some
the next one.
hilarious
I
things
gotta-
looking at
next
Yaro's
one-
character sheet.
Next one should be a good one.
Yeah, you'll have to tell me what you found funny.
I mean, the first thing that I found hilarious that just explains so much is that Yaro and Silas have the same flaw.
Yeah. I mean that flaw is a pretty big driving force in basically all the decisions I made.
Same. Same.
I can only imagine. Can only
Okay,
imagine
boys.
what that is.
It was
Alrighty.
fun. Thanks,
All right,
Peter.
yep, thank you.
All right. Later, guys.
Beta.